In this video, we're going to talk about every rerun and new event that will be coming to global, whether it's characters coming back to the shop, skins, or banners. We're going to talk about in this video. If you do enjoy the video, drop a like. Let's get right into it. Alright, so the first event we're going to talk about is the Guide Ahead rerun. Now with this event, this will be coming pretty much after the Monster Hunter collab. I want to preface that some of these can actually get readjusted, so this is literally not guaranteed. But this should be coming after the Monster Hunter collab. If we talk about this, first of all, we have the Fiametta banner coming with this. I personally just want to say this now, I'm not a massive fan of this banner. I do not recommend pulling on it. Fiametta is a cool character, but most importantly, there's so many good banners coming. Even if you do like it, I do recommend holding off for now and waiting until maybe you get off banner. Now, with every one of these events, we also do get a free unit. For this one, it'll be 5-star Enforcer. If you want to try and get his potentials, or just get him in general, he'll be coming, and there'll be a new skin actually coming out for him, which looks like this. Now, for me personally, I actually do like the skin. Now, talk about skins, there will also be 3 skins coming back. We have the Sail Leech, Mulberry, and 2-year skin. 2-year, could be wrong. These skins are honestly very, very pretty, and they will be coming back for anyone who might want them. For me personally, I love the Sail Leech skin, but I still don't have Sail Leech, so I'm probably not going to be able to get this at the moment. Now, something I also want to mention that'll be coming alongside this event will be a new annihilation. Now, this one is called Longman Commercial District. If you are curious what the map looks like, here is a picture. I'm honestly not sure how difficult this is, but this will be coming with the event. That's pretty much everything I want to talk about with this rerun. Alright, next up we have Contingency Contract 12. I'm excited for this. I know a lot of you guys are excited for this as well. I'm going to show the map straight away. Unfortunately, I couldn't get translations for the actual difficulties, etc. But when this does come, I am very, very excited. Talking about some of the stuff that will be coming with this, we have the Joint Operations banner. This one will be coming with Thorns, Lee, Dorothy, Irene. Honestly, like I usually say, if you want 4 of the units, I would pull on it. If you want 3, it's probably worth pulling. If you want 2 or 1, I would probably hold off, especially with the banners that are coming. Now with this, there will actually be 2 new skins added to the permanent CC store. We have an Anastasia skin, which looks very, very nice, and also an Emiya skin, which you can pretty much get these 2 permanently once this comes out. Now, something I also think will help out new players will be the unlimited access to the chips and the supplies tab. So basically what this means is for 2 weeks we can just access this and you don't have to worry about trying to get a specific chip on this specific day. We will have them all unlocked for 2 weeks. Alright, so next up we have episode 12 coming out. Now I think this is in a way an event. First of all, we have a banner that should be coming before episode 12 releases, I believe. This is a Stainless, Horn and Sail Leech banner. Me personally, I will be skipping this. I have Stainless. I wouldn't really recommend pulling on this unless you're like desperate for Horn, which I know a lot of people are, but Ines is coming soon, so do take that into account. Now obviously, like I was saying, episode 12 will be dropping, so this is something that's exciting. I know a lot of people do like the story in Arknights. Now while playing this actual story, you will be able to get rewards, such as this new 5-star called Morgan. Morgan's a bit of a weird unit, not my type of unit, but she does have actually no deployment slots when she's using episode 12, so they kind of made a unit based around episode 12. Also, when you're actually playing episode 12, you will get all your stamina back during this event period, I believe. I don't know if this goes for every stage in episode 12, but this is obviously fantastic for people who might be trying to complete the stages or might be struggling to actually do them. But let's talk about the most important thing of them all. There is the actual Ines banner. Now I know a lot of people are actually very excited for Ines. She not only looks great, but her as a Vanguard, she's actually quite unique. I like the way they actually made her. If you want to go ahead and see what I actually think about her as a character, I did do a separate video on that. And also briefly talk about the 5-star, there will be a 5-star called Cement on this banner. Maybe you like her. Honestly, she's more of a meme character for me personally. I love her design. I'm probably going to try and get at least Cement if I can. I want to talk about one thing with this banner. The 4-year anniversary is potentially going to come right after this. So, very difficult time for you to decide if you want to pull. Personally, I'm probably going to regret pulling on this. Probably pull and then try and get Muelsyse and Holyak on the 4-year anniversary banner. Let me know what you guys got to do because it's a bit of a tough one. Now talk about some of the most pretty skins actually coming to the game. We have a Harmony skin, Heidi and Horn skin. I'm actually super excited for this because this Horn skin, oh my god, it's actually so good. It really does kind of change up how Horn looks, but these are the skins that will be coming. There will also be some rerun skins as well. Now I'm going to try and remember this off the back of my mind. We have a Scavenger skin, a Siege skin, an Indra skin, which all look pretty cool to be fair, is a rerun. And we have another rerun for skins, which is Shiryuki and Helga. So if you're looking forward to these, they will be coming back in this event period. And one thing I almost forgot to mention as well is if you guys care about modules, here are the units that should be either getting the second module or the first one. Now, just before we move on to the next event, if you could drop a like on this video, I would really appreciate it. This video took me a long time to make. So if you want to subscribe as well, I'd appreciate it. Maybe we can reach 4,000 by the end of next year. Could we do it? Anyway, let's carry on. Alright, now talk about one of the most annoying events that's going to rerun. We have Stultifera Navis rerun. So, first of all, the stages for this were absolute nightmare. That's all I want to say. But talk about the actual contents coming to this. We have Lumen. First of all, he will be a 6-star medic that we can actually get once again. I know a lot of people were wondering when we were going to get him. We will be able to get him in this event. With this rerun to this event, we will also be able to get a new Skadi skin. This skin, you do have to buy from the Alpha store, but honestly, this looks so good. I love this skin. I'm going to be getting it even though I barely even use my Skadi at all. Honestly, whoever designed this, what an amazing job. We do also have 3 skins that will be rerunning, which is Skadi the Corrupting Heart, Aurora, and a Gnosis skin. These skins actually do look really nice. I'm going to be getting that Skadi the Corrupting Heart because it is Life 2D. I'm a big sucker for Life 2D skins. Do let me know if you guys are going to get any of these skins. These do look really good. Now, one thing that will also be coming with this rerun should be a new Annihilation. Now, I'm never going to try and pronounce that name. Here's what the actual map looks like for this Annihilation. Just like most Annihilation, this map looks pretty complicated and I'm probably going to struggle doing it, but that is pretty much everything for this rerun. Alright, now talk about the best part probably to Arknights for this year or even into next year. This is the 4-year anniversary. Now, the 4-year anniversary looks really good. A lot of amazing stuff is coming. First of all, we have Silence Altar, who will be available in the event missions. She looks pretty cool to be fair. I'm not like a massive fan of lots of altars, but I do really like the look of her. And most importantly, we have the 4-year anniversary banner. Now, I know some people might sure ask, who can you actually get through sparking? You can get Spectre the Unchained, Nova Radiant Knight, and Skadi the Corrupting Heart. So you have a chance of getting them on this banner as well, but you can spark them on this banner, just to get out of the way. But this banner is fantastic. I think this is 100% worth pulling on, solely because of these type of banners. They've got very good value, just because it has a chance of giving you a limited unit that isn't Muelsyse, for example. But I'm going to 100% pull on this. Love this banner so much. Now, before I forget, there is also a 5-star on this banner, Mellow Knight. Now, I like her design, but I'm going to say that I'm not like a massive fan of her. I think she kind of had potential, but her SP cost, I've heard a lot of people complain about, and the fact she can only store 2 shots does make it a little bit more difficult for her to just pull off a second skill. But if you do want to try and get her, she will be on this banner. Now, if you're not too sure about if you want to pull on this banner, because I know some people might be reluctant, we will all get a free temple on this banner, so you can always use that. Obviously, a free temple is always very nice, and I love this part of the event because getting more summons is always good. Getting extra pulls is going to be easier as well because we are going to get 1 free pull every day. You cannot save these for the next day, but if you keep plugging in daily, use your free pull, you will get, I think, about 14 pulls to 15 pulls from this, which is fantastic value. So altogether, 23 to 25 pulls on this banner simply for free. There will also be a limited time login event. This will give you an Orchid skin and will give you some stuff like LMD, Sanity, lots of different things that you might find worth it. But now talk about the most amazing skins they've probably released, maybe ever. We have, first of all, 4 skins that will be releasing. So there's an Ebenhall skin, which looks pretty cool. But these next 3, Calcite Life 2D skin, Chen Alt a Life 2D skin, and Spectre the Unchained Life 2D skin. These 3 skins, if you just take a look at them now, you might have seen them before. Oh my god, they look so beautiful. I don't even know why they gave us so many beautiful skins, but I absolutely love them. There will also be some other skin reruns, which I know some people might want to take a look at. I'm not going to talk about every one of these individually because there is a lot of them. There should be also other skins rerunning at the time as well. Honestly, great time, love the 4th anniversary, cannot wait for it to come to global. Okay, I just remembered there was 3 other skins coming with this. Additionally, we have a new Lumen skin, a new Irene skin, and a new Roberta skin. So honestly, these look really good as well. Obviously not Life 2D, but I love Lumen in this. Like, the Lumen skin looks so good. There's so many skins coming. I can't wait for the 4th anniversary. I've already said it. It's going to be so good. Alright, next up we have a very weird event I never even knew existed, the Pinch Out Test event. Just to make this quick, basically you can get crystallized Originium from the event, and you can also get a new robot from recruitment. As simple as that, but the most important thing coming alongside this is the new Create Your Own 6-star banner. Now, I've made a video about this before, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, I do recommend it, but basically with this, you can select 2 6-star operators from this list of operators and 3 5-star operators and put them on a banner. Now I believe this banner has 150 pity, someone in the comments might have to correct me on this, but basically you can get one of these 6 stars that you select. There will also be a blue certificate shop coming, which if you put on this banner enough, you can also redeem some of those blue certificates there and get the operator. It's honestly a pretty cool thing, and there's a massive change to actually Arknights in general. I do recommend checking the other video out though, because it will give you more information on it, but honestly, pretty exciting stuff. And this moves me on to the next part, which is the actual Joint Operations banner. Now, this one is actually pretty cool. For me personally, I'm going to be pulling on this solely just to try and get Golden Glow. Like I kind of said before, if you only want 4 of the characters, I would go for it. If you want 3, I would probably consider going for it. And if you only want 2 or 1, I probably wouldn't recommend it because the odds are just much lower at that point. For me, I'm going for my Golden Glow. I want it so bad. Maybe even get Saga as well. That's probably my goal from this. I wouldn't really say this is a must pull, but there are some really good units if you are a newer player. Okay, now something that doesn't feel like it was that long ago in terms of actual announcement is Hortus de Escapismo. Now, I could be saying that wrong, but with this event, first of all, we can get a free 5-star character called Insider. I'm not going to get too into what he actually does, but people do tend to compare him to the likes of Cruz. He does attack aerial enemies first. I like his second skill because it does kind of change it up, even though it offers something a bit niche. But something I really do want to talk about next is the 6-star that's coming, the new banner, Executor Altar. Now, first of all, I love this guy. He looks really cool. He is part of the Reaper archetype, I believe, which I love. It's like La Pluma, Highmore, and now Executor Altar. Massive fan. I've heard some people say he's not the best, and when he gets his module, he does improve a bit, but I'm not really comfortable to say if he's worth pulling for. In my opinion, if you do like his design, probably I would pull for him. But with the likes of Typhon, in the future is going to be Eyjafjalla banner, I'm just not quite sold if I would really pull for him. Okay, and the 5-star we're going to have in this banner is also pretty cool, I've got to say. So Speria is a unit that sacrifices her own HP to buff allies. She can actually buff ranged units. The big problem with this, she can also stun her own allies, which is okay in a sense, but it happens so often with some units. It's like you may as well just not use her because she's a hindrance on your team more than anything. But very cool design. I'm going to definitely try and build her just because she is just cool looking, to be honest. There will also be 4 new skins that'll be coming with this update, which I do want to mention. There'll be a Shalom skin, Paprika, Fartooth, and the Saga skin. I think all of these look really good. I'm low-key a massive fan of Shalom skin because finally he gets a new skin. I love that. And there will also be 3 skins rerunning. There's going to be Perfumer, Beeswax, and the name I cannot pronounce. But I think that's pretty much everything there is to cover in this event. I do also want to point out modules. Here are the characters that will be getting modules or their second module. Alright, I've been doing this video for such a long time. It's starting to get darker in my room. If you compare the lighting to now to before, it's a little bit different. So we're going to try and make this a bit quicker. First of all, we have Lingering Echoes. Now, this is a rerun. For me personally, I'm not a big fan of the banner. Let's just talk about the banner straight away. We have Ebenholz as the main unit. We do have Hibiscus the Purifier, who is a 5-star altar. And we also have Blue Poison. The 5 stars are cool, but I'm not a massive fan of Ebenholz. I don't believe he got a module that really changed him up in any way. But he kind of takes a lot of trying to work rather than just working straight up. So for me personally, this is a massive skip. There will be way cooler banners along the way, especially the Typhon banner that should be right after this. There will also be a free Cernsey that you can get on this, who is a free character. There will be also a skin for him, which I'm going to just say now, looks really cool. I'm probably only going to build him solely because he's got such a cool skin, like just straight up. I'm a sucker for cool characters. And talk about skins, there will also be 3 skins rerunning. We'll have a Flametail skin, Aosta skin, and Kiara skin. I love the Kiara skin. I think all of these skins look really good. Aosta is actually kind of like unique. It's not much to it, but I low-key like it a lot. These skins, Probably gonna try and get them, just straight up. Alright, next up I have something I want to very quickly talk about before some people might get disappointed and ask in the comments where this is. If you're looking at this, you might be confused, what is this? I want to preface, this is where we get this skin. Now, this is apparently CN exclusive, that's at least what I've been told. I'm pretty sure it is, so I want to point out that we're not going to be getting this skin. Supposedly, I just want to point out now in case someone gets a little bit disappointed and then thinks I maybe missed it. I've not missed it, it's just CN exclusive. Alright, next up we have an event that I'm not going to be able to pronounce the name of. I'm just going to be straight up, I have no idea how to say that. But with this event, this is basically the Typhon event, that's what I'm going to call it. With this event, we're going to get an Amber Reel skin for free through the event. I'm going to say this now, this skin looks so good. Like, I've said it before, but I really do love summer skins. Not for the main reason people like them. I just think I love the colors. Like, the colors are so nice. I love the paint color on her hair. I don't know what it is. I just love it. Now, like usual with these type of events, there is a banner. This is the Typhon banner. Now, this banner is honestly really good because a 6-star is actually useful. At least for me, I like the way she actually does stuff because she stuns enemies, but she also does big damage, especially if you can kind of like get a certain enemy cornered away with her. She does some pretty big damage. I'm a massive fan of her. Her design is absolutely amazing. Apparently drawn by the same person who drew Kyobe, so if you like Kyobe's art, you should like hers a lot. For me, this isn't really a must pull, but it is someone I'm definitely going to pull for. Now, the Eyjafjalla banner should be almost right after this, but I'm not going to miss this. I need to pull for my girl Typhon. Alright, now I'm going to mention the 5-star in this banner as well, Centala. I've got to be honest, I don't like her. Not because of the design, her design is honestly kind of funny. I love the big cat she has behind her. But my big problem is with her second skill, it's literally RNG where it hits. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but it's just not my type of unit. She does freeze, but if she doesn't hit it half the time, I don't really see much benefit in using her. But talk about something I absolutely do love and adore is more summer skins. So first of all, we have the Sail Leech skin, Stainless skin, and Beeswax skin. That Sail Leech skin, honestly, I love it. Like, it's so good. The Stainless skin is perfect for him. It really suits him. I don't know what it is. I'm going to get that because I feel like Stainless honestly deserves a skin that is just that good. And there will also be rerun for free skins as well. The original Surtur skin, Fawn skin, and also a Zima skin. So honestly, pretty nice skins coming around. I'm very, very excited for the summer ones though. One thing I'm also going to mention very quickly is there is a pack coming as well with this, which will be a Myrtle pack. So previously we had the Gummy one. I don't know if this is replacing it or if there's going to be this as well. But to anyone who wants Myrtle, this is probably the best thing they could have done. Very, very solid unit. Might be just the best unit in the game with how much she gets used every time. But she will be available, and there's also going to be a new Annihilation for anyone who likes playing Annihilation, wants some more random. Here is the map for this. Honestly, like I said before many times, it's always a struggle for me, so they all look daunting. And to finish this event period off, we do have also some modules for these guys. Whether it's the first or second module, these characters will have additional modules. Alright, next up we have Dorothy's Vision rerun. Now some of you might have recently actually played this because it wasn't that long ago, I believe. First of all, with this event we will be getting an Efria Stene. She will be as part of the event. You'll be able to get through the event rewards. And there will also be obviously the Dorothy banner. Now with the Dorothy banner, I would say this is probably very skippable, mainly because right after this, or supposedly right after this, there should be the Eyjafjalla banner. Now with the Eyjafjalla banner, I would just say that's your priority. As a character, Dorothy, I love her design and I do love the way she works with her little landmines that she puts down and basically like slow down enemies. I find that to be quite fun and like quite helpful in some cases. But I just cannot see myself pulling anything that's not the Eyjafjalla banner with Swire. It's just not going to happen. Now with the free 5-star we get on this event, we're also going to get a skin for the free 5-star. So Estene is going to get a skin. Honestly, I'm actually a big fan of the skin, mainly because of the cat. I've just got to say it, I'm sorry, but the cat is genuinely adorable. But the colours of the skin are very pretty. There will also be free skins coming as rerun. We have Black Knight, Flamebringer, and also Carnelian. These skins look really good, and I never knew this Black Knight skin existed, by the way. This looks just so nice. I don't know what it is. Alright, next up we have So Long Adele event. Now, this is obviously the Eyjafjalla and Swire event. I cannot wait for this. This is probably the one I'm looking forward to just as much as the 4th anniversary. with this you will be able to get a free 5-star Briarfetter. Briarfetter is a bit of a weird unit, to be honest. With the damage he does and with what he does in general, he's just not a great unit, which is really unfortunate. But he does have a super cool design, and maybe just for that, I'll end up building him. But talk about the actual main attraction, the banner itself. So, before I say anything, I want to preface, there will be a spark for Chen the Hollanday and Gavial the Invincible. Because I know a lot of people probably wondering when Chen and Gavial will be coming. This is the banner. They will be on the banner, obviously lower chance to get, but you will also be able to spark them both on this banner, which is obviously very, very good. Chen is an absolutely busted unit, and I feel like I have to say that every time, but she has literally carried me through almost all the content in the game. Just straight up. But putting on this banner is very worth it, mainly because I think the characters just look amazing. Like, I'm a massive fan of Swire. I think Eyjafjalla is a bit of a weird looking character for me in terms of design because she doesn't look that crazy different. But all about Eyjafjalla, she is an absolutely broken unit who heals elemental damage like no other character at the moment, honestly. And Swire is a merchant unit, so she takes DP when she's put down. Obviously, you want a module on her to actually make her take less DP when she's down. But she does put down these bottles, and to be fair, she does pretty good damage. She can actually revive once in the match when she actually dies. Honestly, I cannot wait to get it. I'm going to be mainly going for Swire, but Eyjafjalla obviously is so good, I'm going to get a copy of her as well. She is the limited unit after all. There will also be a 5-star on this banner, of course, in Ponceris or Ponceris. I don't know how to say it, I'm going to be honest, but she is a Vanguard that actually offers something a little bit interesting. Basically, she will give you infinite DP at some point in the game once she actually has a skill up enough. I think this is quite interesting in like Annihilation, in like any short form content like normal stages. You're probably not going to get anything out of this, but she is more on the tanky side. She can block 2 enemies. I think honestly, her design as well looks pretty fantastic. I'm probably going to try at least get a single copy of her and build her up myself. Of course, like I said for the 4-year anniversary, you will also be getting a temple for this banner. So if you are not too sure about pulling on this is even better because you get a free temple, and we also get our daily free pull, which like I said before, these do not stack. You have to do this one time every single day, and in general this is over 20 pulls I believe, which is very, very solid. Always like to get free pulls in this game. There will also be a login event which will give you chestnut skin. Obviously this will give you other stuff, probably like LMD, XP, materials, but most importantly this will give you the chestnut skin. To be honest, looks pretty cool, and I actually really do low-key like it, I'm not gonna lie. There is also something that you log in every day to actually get a random. With this, you basically get like these little 2 tickets and you click on them. Whichever shows up as a bigger number, which the maximum is 800. I believe if on one of those days you get a lower amount of random, you will actually get more the next day. But honestly, free random, obviously pretty good. And the most important thing I want to talk about is the actual skins that are coming. So, Golden Glow, Gavial Altar, and Myrtle are all getting skins. First of all, the Golden Glow skin is actually amazing. Like, I've said this before, I love the color pink on characters, but Golden Glow is just such a good character. I really want to get her. Hopefully I do when the joint operation banner comes, but amazing skin. Gavial's skin is actually drawn by someone else, which is the original reason I was a little bit, there was just something off with it, but to be fair, looks pretty cool. Life 2D as well, and obviously the main girl herself, Myrtle, very cool unit of course, like I was saying, used a lot, getting a skin. Honestly, love all of these skins. I'm going to be getting every single one of them regardless. Next up, we have the skin reruns. Now, there's obviously some older summer skins that we get in this. We also do get the Chen skin, which is very nice. This will be rerun, so if anyone does end up missing out on the Chen skin in the past, they can actually get it in the future as well, which is obviously very, very nice. Now, another thing worth mentioning as well, Thorns will be added to recruitment, which for me is actually a massive deal because Thorns is such a good unit, like fantastic lane holder, one of the better units in the game honestly, so for him to be in recruitment, very happy to see that. And there will also be modules coming with this. There's actually quite a lot of modules, so I've kind of had to split this up over 2 pages, but there will be modules. Here are all the units. This will be either the first module or the second module for these units, and that pretty much covers everything in this event. Alright, we're almost at the end now. We're at Trial Navigator 3. Trial Navigator 3, I can't really show the maps this because there's just so many, but talk about what you can actually get out of this. First of all, we can get a Sailing skin through the event rewards. Obviously, my favorite in the game. Totally did not misremember who she was in my last video, but ignoring that, we do also have a joint operations banner which has Lee, Mlanar, Posey and Penance. Now with this banner, like I said before, if you only want 4 of the units or 3 of the units, I would probably say usually it's worth pulling, but if you want less than 3 units, maybe 2 or 1, it becomes a lot more difficult to pull on this. Personally, I'm going to pull on this because I'm missing Mlanar and Penance. Penance is a great unit, Mlanar's a great unit, and Posey is a fantastic unit. 3 of them are very, very good. Honestly, I would recommend pulling, but there are some other banners potentially in the future that we don't really know about that could be even more worth pulling for. So we're going to see in the future if it's actually going to be worth pulling this banner. Now, a banner we do actually know stuff about is the one where you can create something for yourself. So basically, just like previously, we have 2 units you can select, that's 6 stars, and you can select 3 5 stars. With the 6 stars, here is the list here. Honestly, looks like a pretty decent list, but we do have Bagpipe in this, which is honestly very, very nice to see. Anyone who might be missing Bagpipe, you can get from this banner. And with this, I can presume a lot of people will be trying to pull on this. Maybe you won't even be pulling on a joint operations banner because of this. Now talk about the final skin with this event will be a Lunar Cup skin, which you have to buy. This is honestly a pretty cool looking skin. It's not my type of style, but I do kind of like it because it is quite different in terms of its design. But that's everything for this event. Alright, next up we have the Ideal City rerun event. Now, we're almost done with this. This has been a very long process, I'm not gonna lie to you. So, first of all, character we can get on this will be a 5-star minimalist. He is a caster. I actually haven't really used him that much, so I can't say much about him, but he is going to be getting skin with this event. Now, this skin actually low-key looks really cool, I'm not going to lie to you. If you're not a big fan of this skin, there will also be 3 rerun skins with this. There'll be the Serta Beach skin, which looks obviously amazing, Elysium skin, which I have on my account, looks really good, and also the La Pluma skin, which I also want to get. This event will also come with Annihilation apparently, but I've not actually found any details about it, so I'm not sure if that's true. If you know, let me know in the comments, I'm actually very curious, but that is pretty much everything for this event. Alright, next up we have comes Catastrophe's Wakes of Vultures. I think it's something like that. It's a bit of a long name, I'm not sure if it's actually that or if it's supposed to be shortened, but anyway. Talking about this event, we get a 3 5-star like usual. The 3 5-star's name is Cold Shot. Now, in terms of how good she is, to be fair, she seems to output some pretty decent damage. I'm going to be more curious to see what her module is because I think like that's either going to make or break her. She doesn't really seem to do anything crazy, but the damage is honestly pretty decent and the actual animations are actually kind of cool. I don't know what it is. I genuinely like this unit and I'm probably going to build her. But talking about the new banner, there will be Jessica Alter. Now, obviously, I can't really say if this is going to be worth pulling on because we don't even really know the banners that are coming up. There is going to be like an Ines banner coming up, but that's pretty much all we know. So is it worth pulling on this? We're going to have to see in the future. I'm going to have to talk about Jessica at a different time once people start using her up even more because the CM banner is still going on as of this video. Now, there is also a 5-star on this banner who, listen, I love this character. Her name's Almond. I love her name. I also love her art because of the Lord Doggy. I don't know what it is. I just think this is probably one of the cutest characters in the game. I'm definitely going to be building her regardless if she's bad or good. I'm honestly very excited for this banner. Now, there will also be 3 skins coming up. Now, I'm not sure if this is CN exclusive or this will also come to global because this is a collab. I'm pretty confident this is going to come to global either way, but this has Franca, Ling, and Cubai skins. Now, I'm very glad to see Cubai get a skin. Frank has actually finally got one after 50 million years, and Ling gets one because it's Ling. But in terms of how good they look, I actually really like them. Like, they're very pretty skins, which, if you know me, I just love pretty skins with color. Like, they're just so nice. But the Cubai skin, for me personally, is just a must buy. Now, there will be 2 skins also rerunning with this event, which will be Mountain and Arkifuyu. Honestly, I've never even seen the Arkifuyu skin in my life. I don't know if I'm just like crazy, but I've never ever seen it before. But the Mountain skin, honestly, really do like it. Big fan of the Mountain skin. But there will also be some modules coming for these 6 stars here. And that pretty much covers everything I want to talk about in this video. If you are still here, please do leave a comment down below. I'm very curious who still watches to this point because I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the video, do drop a like. It's a bit tough for me to make these type of videos because obviously trying to get all this information and not making little mistakes, or maybe misreading something, or maybe thinking something comes with something else. It's kind of difficult, so if you did appreciate this, I really would appreciate a like. But anyway, I'm gonna reach 4,000 subs by the end of next year. Let's see. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you next one, and most importantly, I'm going to bed. Adios.